Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Neki broadcast. Today we are playing on Aethermaw, apparently, and we are playing versus Mato. I'm really excited since he is a worthy opponent, so this is going to be a difficult match, and I'm not sure whether he likes this map or not. I keep forgetting about the labels. There used to be some labels here regarding when the map wall goes down or not. Don't really remember. I know that first is well, obviously I think it's first top. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it's first, I think it's the exterior side, then something here, and then okay. So turn 4, the battlefield will unite, and the process will complete. Okay, so let's see here. The village pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do need to put I would say, and we need to put a unit here, and we do need to put a unit here. So we could either go top or bottom. I personally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. So I would say a ghost should do. A ghost and a bat, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a very difficult pattern, to be honest. So I am leaning towards going top, simply because look at this village density here. It just makes more sense to go top and send some scouts bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I will just do it this way. So bat here, which is okay. It's not quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm tempted to recruit another bat, however, it's only 7 villages, therefore I have to be really, really careful with my units. I really have to plan perfectly. Now, if I recruit a ghost, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it just doesn't make sense to recruit a ghost, to be honest. I'll be recruiting a ghoul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do it. Perhaps it would have been better to recruit the ghoul here. But I'm planning to recruit a ghost anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to recruit a ghost as well. And now in terms of top, I'm thinking recruit a walking corpse for this village. Not really sure anymore, to be honest. If I do recruit a unit here, I'm losing some gold. If I grab the village, I will have gold income to recruit 2 units next turn. It's just like Sophie's choice, isn't it? Not really sure. It's just terrible initial recruit on this map, isn't it? I could go ahead and recruit a walking corpse, and that will not affect my income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess I could recruit next turn so I would go here, recruit a walking corpse. Level 0s are quite. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go ahead and also recruit a skeleton. It's just so I just don't want to lose gold at this point, so I'm going to go with this, especially the map is starting to open up at at turn 4. We shall see. I feel that ghosts are fine in defending unless I'm going against Orc. In case I'm going against Orc, I will have a difficult time defending bottom. Top, I don't see any problems really. It just feels more natural for him to go here. It just does. Simply because this village seems a bit remote for myself. He could also choose to go top, but if he goes top, my leader is already here. Okay, remains to be seen. I would say one, 2, 6, 7, 9. Fortunately, no. I would say ghost here, and then walking corpse here, and then we always need a skeleton, don't we? Then the leader can get this village. That was not too bad, was it? And now I will make sure I have a ghoul on this particular village and a skeleton on this particular village. My only worry is if he is troll. Oh my god. My only worry is if he is orc, then this particular ghoul will have a terrible time. But remains to be seen. I am thinking perhaps it would have been better to simply recruit 2 skeletons, because the only way I can immediately die on this map is if my opponent is orc. It seems my time settings are off as well. But remains to be seen. Now, so that's what I was saying. I mean, you need skeletons either way, no matter who you play. Skeletons are also a bit more aggressive. Ghouls are defensive. The only way you would need a ghoul instead of a skeleton if he was Hodor, right? So if he was Hodor, then I could, for example, get more leverage out of the ghoul on the long run. It just feels better to have a skeleton instead. Anyway, no point in crying over spilt milk. In terms of where these units should go, definitely goes here, definitely go here, and I would like to have a look with the bat as soon as possible. Now I'm not really sure what to recruit, so I'm just going to wait a bit. Next turn I would be able to recruit both a skeleton and a skeleton archer, which should Now, what happens to the map? Okay, just this extremity. Now, okay, this is basically, I see what's happening. So he's player 1, and apparently the map thinks that he's supposed to attack this way. There it is. Oh, I am a bit dead. This would be an interesting map. I haven't recruited a single adept, and I recruited a ghost, which is terrible. I need to start recruiting adepts constantly. Also, I didn't recruit any skeleton archers, which is, again, terrible. Now, one thing going well for me is the fact that I have my leader top, and he is obviously the map opens up top. Okay, now for me, it's pretty sure here. Okay, fighters. Those are some solid recruits versus undead, to be honest. Maybe the map will open up here as well, but shouldn't be a problem for me. The map opens up here first and foremost. I could try to, I mean, he shouldn't, let me put it this way, he shouldn't have anything that I should be scared of. And then that is a big should. Now, I need adepts, I do. But if I recruit adepts, I won't have money for 2 bones. Now at least I have money for 2 skeleton archers. Right, next turn I could recruit an adept and then push forward with all these units. It's a delayed attack, but an attack nevertheless. Now, I could choose to go this way, however, he's not going to. It's just difficult at this point. So he might choose to attack here. However, I have so many units to respond that. Plus, attacking with the leader is. I have several options at this point. I mean, let's say 2 main options. One option is stay with my leader here, move these archers forward, recruit an adept, and move my leader forward. This would put insane amount of pressure on this village, and I will probably get this village, even with my walking corpse. Let's see here. Oh, I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perhaps in 3 turns, I could theoretically grab his keep. But by that time, he will have so many fighters that I'm not really sure. So this would be one approach. Another approach would be to get my leader in the middle and then be prepared for anything, really. So I should be prepared to go, for example, bottom and reinforce this side with an adept. I mean, the adept should reach this village, and that would perhaps split his attention on both fronts. My only problem with this approach is that if I do that, if I take my leader here, then I won't have any adepts top. I will have to solely rely on my archers to deal the damage. However, if I don't put my leader here and recruit an adept here, this attack would be lackluster. I am just going to leave my leader where it is, and I'm going to keep the aggressive option open. You see here the glider can get through. So not really sure here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, this is still impassable. So now I remember. 1, 2, and then 3. Everything opens up. It's just a bit sad that I can't really press the issue during the first cycle. I really have to rely on the next attack to deal my damage. From this perspective, knowing that I'm a bit slowed down, I mean, look, it's going to be second watch by the time I actually threaten this village. From this perspective, it would have been a bit better to go bottom and prepare for the longer game, right? Because I can't really. I mean, I can definitely try to lure his units north, and then I could basically shift his attention north and shift the fight north. I have a clump of terrain here which I could abuse versus Drake. Anyway, it can go really either way. Look, this is going to be an absolutely devastating attack. However, this tells me, I mean, this tells me, well, it either tells me that his leader has just arrived here at this keep, or his leader has recruited at this keep, and then he has flown away. So so it's one of these two. If by any chance, oh God, this is just going to be, there is no way I'm going to be able to defend that. Absolutely no way. He can even attack during day, during night. At this point, he can basically use his burners to destroy my ghost. So it's not going to be pretty. Now I'm going to do the following. I am going to push forward with my walking corpse. Be sure here to best place my units. This should do it. Okay, it's quick, so it can reach this village anyway. So no point in just playing nice or doing a nice placement here with the skeleton. I'm thinking that I should perhaps go on this side. And if I get 2 hits in, that would be huge. Okay, 2 hits. That is absolutely fine. And now he can try to do some cute plays here with some run-bys with the glider. However, I expect him to simply retreat. Now, there is no way I'm going back and trying to defend against all this. This would be suicidal. What I can try, and you see the leader is here. Probably I should have acknowledged this before doing anything else. Now, I'm not going to seize control of this village either. I'm going to basically camp here and pray. So I'm going to camp here and pray. Now, in terms of this ghost, I'm not going to go anywhere near these 2 burners. What I can do is stay away from this burner. Definitely, I'm going to do something. Okay, 6. They can still surround me. Okay, this cannot surround me. However, this just feels a bit better. Simply because they would have to be on 30% if they do decide to attack me. Plus the ghost can go either here or there. Now in terms of the bat, can surround me. I mean, he will definitely, I mean, if he wants to fight me here, I just am a bit wary of, okay, H. Should be fine, I guess. It's not too close to him. Okay, that should be fine. And now I can actually do this. I do want to maintain a relatively aggressive position for this bat, simply because I do want to see what's coming towards me. This is going to be really, really interesting. I'm kind of all in here with the leader. But at least I have a fighting chance. Had I gone bottom and tried to defend, it wouldn't have looked pretty, to be honest. Let's hope that this is good enough for now. Look, you can do a nice run by here. And that would probably be incredibly annoying. Ah, no. This quick adept can reach him. Now, it would be difficult for him to defend top. It would be incredibly difficult. It would be impossible for me to defend bottom. There is this ghoul here, which could slow him down. But to be fair, this ghoul is basically... He's just here to die, to basically lure these units into a village and a prize in terms of experience. So it's quite a luring prize here. And these burners, they are just going to absolutely shatter him. Now, if he does move forward here, he will need to bring, I would say, 2 burners, simply because I have a ghoul on a village. If he chooses to ignore the ghoul, which I'm sure he won't, then he could perhaps go for this ghost and for this bat, and he could try to fly into these villages. However, this will take a long time, and I could just okay, it seems he is going to indeed be aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a sizable commando of Drake units. And there is no way I'm able to stop this. And he knows it. Perhaps here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can retrieve the ghost here. And then I could try and do a run by with the bat. This is definitely an option. I'll put the bat. Oh, is it? Okay, planning mode deactivated. So then they will have to go for the bat, which is a, has 60% defense. It's not that, it's not a very rewarding target, right? So not really sure here whether I should retreat or whether I should play. And you see my timer is making things really difficult here. So I would have to think in advance, and I would have to think quickly. Okay. Oh, never mind. It seems I got 5 minutes, so it's absolutely fine. Now, his leader is definitely somewhere here. Definitely. Now, my mission is to basically reach this keep, which I might not be able to. If he recruits a clasher, there is no way I can kill the clasher. I only have one single adept. However, it just feels that I'm all in at this point, so we're going to go for it. Ready, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do the attack of our lives. I'm going to push the walking corpse forward simply because I want him to recruit here on this particular tile. Right, this is really important, right? I'm all in. I want him to prevent him from recruiting here. He still has two slots to recruit, but if he recruits a bit forward, it would be easier for me to kill his unit, right? Now, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so I have here the Bone Shooter and 2 of my finest archers, hopefully. So these 4 should be enough to kill anything that he recruits. Now the skeleton should be able to assist if needed. So I do need to unfortunately use my skeleton here. The skeleton can still attack the glider, can still attack a potential recruit here. But that's basically it. Now, in terms of what happens on this front, as I said, stay away from the burners and try to do a run-by with the bat. Basically lure these units away from my villages. He will definitely be able to get this village, right? So, well, I'm even thinking of putting the bat on 50%. So this can also be a way to lure him away from my villages, right? I can just put the bat on 50% and he can attack how many times? He would need all 3 fighters to kill the bat, right? Because he can't reach with his burners. So his fighters would be somewhere in this area, basically not doing much. So from this perspective, whereas if I do take my vampire bat here, I would give target practice to his burners, right? There can be another option where I'm going here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just too difficult. So 50% and try to lure his fighters, or try to do a run-by and then try to get his burners away from my ghost. Well, either way, I would say perhaps put it here. Okay, there is a glider. There is a glider here. And that is just going to... well, go for the bat. I don't really care. Go for the bat. Just leave me alone on all other fronts. So, make sure your units stay here. Killing bats, not a problem. but I want to make sure that I actually make some kind of an impact. Top. Well, if you guys are not praying for me, then you should. This is going to be absolutely horrendous. I am. My life is hanging by a thread right now. I really need to make this keep. If he's going to recruit a clasher, which he is, that was reassuring, to be completely honest with you. 60% corpse, doing what it was meant to do, basically delay him. Is he going to get the kill? Yes, he's not. Perfect. So all I want him to do is not be able to recruit on this style. That's all I want him to do. So I want to be able to have easy access to whatever he is recruiting here, right? So that was the whole point, the whole idea. Even perhaps, I mean, depending on what that unit is, perhaps convert it into a corpse. That would be optimal. See, the burners are... Oh, God, that's so really terrible. The burners are going to go for the bat. So from this perspective, I am hoping that, you know, this army stays here without doing too much damage, staying away from my ghost. Okay, so you see, he feels the need to go and help his friends. So from this perspective, mission accomplished. Okay, this particular burner is a bit too quick for my taste. And there is another burner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if I am careful, I could stay far away. 15-2. But that is just going to be insane amounts of retaliation, right? So it's just... I don't know, guys. What do you say? Shall I go for it? Shall I not? I just don't know at this point what to do. I managed to lure his units, you know, walking around the map, which is a small win, more or less. My ghost is safe because it's far away from these burners. I really don't care that much about the vampire bat. Now, if I miss with this adept, I would just... I mean, it would be like... It would be tons of retaliation damage. This adept would be on 60%, right? So I would say... Okay, let's go for it, ladies and gentlemen. I do need the hits there, and I don't get them. So that was a bit anticlimactic. So, yeah, I'm just going to get these, and I am going to run for my life at this point. Not really sure how to best cover my leader's retreat. Perhaps... Yes, so I would go back with my leader, then put this on 50%. Should be relatively safe, I guess. And now, I mean, these units are going to die. Don't get me wrong, they are going to die. It's going to be a massacre, especially with these gliders. These gliders, they deal way too much damage. Now, I'm not really sure here what I'm supposed to do. So he can't leave the village, otherwise I will be taking my village back. So like I'm kind of just feeling like staying put, to be honest. So I'll just stay put, and I hope I will get to my keep in time to recruit. If this archer doesn't die incredibly easily to these gliders and burners, I should be fine. Why? It's so annoying that his gliders are quick. Okay. again, Walking Corpse should stay put. My units deal no damage. They are just punching bags at this moment, and I hope they survive as much as possible. And I do need to go back and recruit like 3 adepts, and then some more, and then some more, and then some more. I really do need adepts in order to have a strong attack during next cycle. 60%, 60%, 60%, 50%, theoretically, and again, everything is purely theoretical. I shouldn't lose that many units, right? Shouldn't. Or definitely I should lose, but not all of them at once, not all of them in one turn, right? So it remains to be seen. Probably I should have even put my vampire bat a bit more towards the right. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, this is going to be absolutely crucial. I need this archer to survive as much as possible, because now my leader can be zone of controlled, and this would be the end of me. So it's just so annoying with these quick gliders. It's just incredibly annoying. Yeah. This is what happens when you take risks, ladies and gentlemen. You don't always win. This is just going to be... This is going to... I mean, I need badly to kill this glider. I need badly to deal 2 out of 2 with my Dark Adept. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And I need to go with this leader. I need to go on 60%. I mean, these gliders, look how mobile they are, especially quick ones. Look what they did here. Okay, let's see what this fighter does now. I would probably need to come back with the ghost and then help my leader. Probably need to go on mountain, or even this village. I have just so much gold now waiting to be spent. This is an incredibly stressful situation. Oh god. What is going on here? Is he going to range my ghost? Is he actually going to do that? That is not a good move. Simply because my ghost can grab this village. Sure, he can grab 2 villages after that. Okay. Yeah, he's going for it. Now, I do need to save my leader. Do need to make a wall here as much as possible. So I'm going to... Okay, finally, 2 out of 2. Great, and now what I need is basically another slot here. Or even here, in case the adept dies. I don't want to give him too much area on me. 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits. Great, 2 hits, there. Now, there are 2 options. Now, I should make sure his leader can't recruit. However, I don't think his leader is interested in recruiting, to be honest. If his leader goes back and recruits, then I am a happy person. So from this perspective, I feel that I shouldn't be blocking his... I shouldn't be blocking his keep. However, if he is going to go back and recruit, and then he's going to use his other units to wreak havoc on my units, which I'm sure he will do, then it's better if I do block his keep. Try to get his leader to be all in, more or less. It's a difficult situation, and I'm running out of units. He does have more units than I do. It's going to be tough. I need a miracle at this point, I'm not gonna lie, guys. He's going to block my keep here, and there is absolutely nothing I can do to stop him. Perhaps use my ghost to help a bit, but I do need to use my ghost to help out a bit here. Just feels that I'm losing the game. Top. So this is a desperation move. He's now going to get all these villages, which, again, there is nothing I can do to stop him. So in this perspective, I do want to block his keep. I do want him to be in the same situation as I am. Perhaps divert his attention a bit. Not really sure what I can do with this ghoul. Just don't want to be losing more villages than I already am. I did kill 3 units. However, he's just going to kill so much more. He's Drake. He can absolutely plow through this skeleton. And Adept. Look. Well, as I say this, he doesn't get any hits. So this is going to be terrible. Okay. It's still going strong. The skeleton is still going strong. Oh, just incredibly sad. Okay, so in hindsight, I should have stayed back with my leader. It was too difficult to pull off without the adepts, and by the time I reached his northern keep, it was already day. So that was just... Oh, never mind, I didn't kill... I was the one losing 3 units, not the one killing 3 units. Oh god, this is just not my day. Terrible play from my part. In hindsight now, going all in with the leader was a bad move. I should have just gone in the middle, which is a more conservative approach, and when I saw his army, I should have gone back, perhaps recruited another ghoul, or another adept, more bones all over the place, try to retreat, give him this village, try to form a line here, and then try to gain my village back with my adepts. However, it just feels that this map is a bit spread out. So yeah, it would have been tough. Either way, it would have been tough. I went down in a blaze of glory, I guess, but so I'm going to try my best here to... not even that. I can't even do that. I can't even do that. Can't even grab this keep. Well played from Mato. Again, I don't play this map too often, so for those of you who hoped for a close game, really sorry. I couldn't do more. It's a map where initial amounts of units are quite low. It might seem like you can defend. It might look like that, but you actually can't. So props to Mato, he played really well. And it's just a matter of time now before my leader is killed. Okay, and he should probably move his leader into position now. He should just block the keep, and that's it. I'm not going to... well, probably I should concede at this point. There's really no point in me staying into this game. So there it is, me conceding. Ain't no way I'm coming back from that. Okay, so this is how you play Aethermaw as player 1, which was Mato. This is how you don't play Aethermaw as player 2, which is me, Neki. And I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, liked it, and I shall see you next time.